how could we develop experiments in business context? What should I need to study or know for this?
Okay, so you need to study causal inference, and there are several free resources for this. For example, you can start by reading Mateusz Fakure, free ebook called Causal Inference for the Brave and True. This will be a short read, a first read with Python code, allowing you to understand causal inference, to understand the idea of an experiment, an A/B testing in the business world, and the fact that you can also do infer causality with observational data when it's not possible to randomize the treatment to do an experiment, and it's also in the book. So that will be the first step. If a slightly more academic take is the free book by Scott Cunningham, which is called The Mixtape, and you can also access it everything online today, even right now, without login, without anything. And you also have Python code, but in this book you also have R and Stata code. Once you've read these, you have a first foundational knowledge. I mean, Mateusz Fakure has even a more advanced book that you have to pay for. It's Causal Inference in Python, which is really more business oriented. And if you go deeper in the technical aspects and recent models, you can even read also another book that is free. It's about causal machine learning, really advanced methodologies. You can go on Causal ML or Causal book, causalmlbook.org. And it's basically a book by Victor Chernozukov et al. So that will be the first step. I will recommend you to start reading and acquiring this. I can only encourage you also to get my book because it's really oriented as this first step as well. And there's a lot of business examples where basically it shows how to apply already the mindset. And this is the first step. Usually when I work with a company, I always tell, if it goes bottom up, it's basically data scientists coming to me. I always say, okay, let me talk to the executive first and to everybody in the room to be sure that everybody has the right literacy terminology and they can communicate. And once you create this within your company, if you've done it efficiently and you have people who really want answers, they will want more. And they will then give basically the resources to upskill the team if you need these tools.
Great. Thanks for sharing. And also, I just want to add one slight point and before the next question. So I think these are all great tools and just a really might be a simple detail, but in the question, how could we develop experiments in business context? I mean, probably but the obvious first part is to have a question to answer, right? You don't just experiment for experimenting. You want to understand something, and then you use causal inference frameworks to formulate a method to answer the question that will be as rigorous as possible. And there's a whole bunch of tools and methods that you can discover in the resources that Quentin mentioned.
Mm-hmm. So to build on this and to make very, very short, basically next time you hear in a business meeting, therefore or because, and someone's pointing at numbers, that's basically there is a causal claim. And maybe you want to go beyond this correlational evidence that has been showed, and you want to experiment to actually get the answer. ROI should be a causal metric. It's a return, a consequence of an investment, a cause. That's it.
I love it.